Previously on The Ultimate Fighter, Heavy Hitters. Team Whitaker found their form and won 3 fights in a row.
Michael Bautista. Leah Letson.
Tensions escalated at the house as Team Gastelum's Maurice Green lashed out at Team Whitaker's Juan Espino.
Yeah, you a bitch. You a bitch. You a bitch.
Now relax.
Then, Juan made it 4 straight wins for Team Whitaker with a unanimous decision victory over Team Gastelum's Ben Sisoli.
Juan Espino.
Perfect.
Now, in the final preliminary fight, Brazilian all-around threat Larissa Pacheco and Team Gastelum's #1 featherweight pick, Macy Chiasson, battle it out for the last semi-final spot. Who will become the next Ultimate Fighter?
Macy is amazing. She's ferocious. She's a savage, and I love the way she fights. Take that smirk off of him, Macy. There you go. Ever since the first day we evaluated them, Macy has been the #1 girl for me, in my opinion. She's just very strong, very fast, very technical, and is very well-rounded. This is going to be an overwhelming fight for Pacheco.
Here is Macy Chiasson.
Currently, as a professional, I am 2-0. My first fight was against Miranda Deering from American Top Team. Finished her in a 3rd round armbar. About 5 months later, I signed a contract with Invicta and fought Allison Schmidt. Knocked her down a few times during the fight.
Macy Chiasson.
I'm not an old school fighter. I'm a new age fighter. I'm unorthodox, and I'm very dynamic. So I think these girls are going to be really confused. I've been matched up with Larissa Pacheco.
Double.
She's had about 14 fights. I've only had 2. From what I understand, she's well-versed with everything, striking, ground, wrestling, cage work, all that stuff. You know, that doesn't matter to me because my team and I mean, we've been working so freaking hard since day 1. I think as soon as she feels me hit her and sees my movement, she's definitely gonna want to pressure me against the cage. That's usually what all my opponents do.
Circle your hips out. Circle hips out. Hips out. Nice.
You know, I'd really like to finish the fight, you know, immediately, but I also don't mind just beating the out of her for 2 rounds.
Meu nome é Larissa Pacheco, tenho 23 anos. Quando muito criança, fui morar em Marituba, que é um lugar onde atualmente minha mãe e minha família moram. Em Marituba não tinha mais estrutura para mim, então eu tive que ir para o Rio de Janeiro para poder treinar.
Pessoal, e aí, galera?
Atualmente eu moro na Ilha das Goias, no Rio de Janeiro. Gosto muito da ilha, é cercada de água, de árvores. Também é uma comunidade pequena, então todo mundo acaba se conhecendo. Até porque eu moro só, então às vezes eu fico muito só. Tenho alguns amigos, né, na ilha e a gente sai bastante para andar de bicicleta, para tomar café. Atualmente eu estou fazendo camping na TFT, no Rio de Janeiro. Me sinto bem lá, todos me tratam como se fosse da família. E olha que tem gente de todos os lugares do Brasil lá. Também tem alguns UFCs que treinam lá, né? Isso é bem legal, dá uma motivada na equipe e a gente vê que se eles chegaram, a gente pode chegar também. Foi bem difícil mudar de Marituba pro Rio, sem a minha família, sem a minha mãe. A gente é muito unido e geralmente é difícil para os filhos abandonarem suas casas. A minha relação com a minha mãe é muito forte. Ela é uma das pessoas que mais acreditam em mim, no meu trabalho. Ela é empregada doméstica até hoje e ela trabalha para me ajudar. E até me emociona um pouco, porque ela sempre fez tudo por mim. E hoje, parte do que eu faço é por ela também.
Guys are some bitches. Where's my drink at?
Maurice has been drinking,
Oh, my bad.
and I don't feel he is himself when he drinks.
Lying to me.
What the? He's not pleasant, but I talked to him. For me, it sounded like he used alcohol just because to calm him down, because there's a lot of, emotions in the house.
Did everybody go to sleep? Did you guys really go to sleep?
Maurice is a bit scary when he drinks.
You guys are terrible. I'm going outside.
He's so big, and he's like a wild animal when he's drinking.
Good night.
When he starts to taking like so many shots and like the real alcohol, that's when he get crazy.
What did I do with my drink? What did I do with my drink? I don't know. What did I do with my drink?
It's too much. He should stop drinking Jägermeister.
I mean, I know he would never do anything to any of us, but you don't know what he's gonna say or what he's gonna do.
Juicy.
I don't like when people's personalities change because they drink.
Heavyweight lifestyle. Eating from a spoon.
We're gonna fight soon, so he can't be drinking.
Larissa has high-level jiu-jitsu, but I'm very confident in Larissa's hands as well as just her drive to fight. Head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement.
Mo getting lit every night and staying up until 3 a.m. is actually, you know, it's kind of starting to piss me off a little bit. And it's okay if he wants to have fun, but it's also fight week, you know? So you have a fight coming up in a few days, you gotta weigh in like 2 or 3 days. I don't want, you know, I need my rest, I need my recovery.
Filthy animals.
And, you know, and I told him, I'm like, look, I wasn't up yelling and screaming at 3 a.m., getting drunk while you were in your bed resting, you know, because you had a fight coming up.
I didn't wake you up, did I? No, right?
No, it was too hot. The window was open.
You woke me up.
How?
Because you're loud as
Oh, okay. That's different. It's different.
Oh, I think it's the top of it. Larissa has high-level jiu-jitsu, but I'm very confident in Larissa's hands as well as just her drive to fight. She's a big girl, she's a tough girl. Her skill set is top-notch, I believe. Go!
Eu sou um tipo de atleta que eu não vim oriunda de uma arte. Então eu acabei pegando tanto jiu-jitsu quanto boxe, muay thai, sem dificuldade. Eu aprendi tudo junto, como se todos fossem um.
A mixed martial artist holding an undefeated professional record. 10 wins, no losses. Larissa Pacheco!
Eu fui contratada pelo UFC com 19 anos. E aí quando eu cheguei lá no evento, eu soube que eu era a atleta mais nova a ser contratada do UFC. Fiz 2 lutas pelo UFC, com 2 atletas muito mais experientes que eu.
Friends, touch gloves and we are underway. It's Pacheco getting going early. Andrade moves forward, ladies.
A primeira luta com a Jéssica, eu fui fazer uma substituição, não estava me preparando para isso, né? E aí acabei sendo finalizada no primeiro round. E na segunda luta, eu fiz a luta com a Germani.
The classic Dutch interpretation of Muay Thai, absolutely, we should point out.
Fiquei trocando em pé com ela, mas eu tava à vontade, vi que ela não ia me derrubar.
Set for round 2.
No segundo round, ela acabou me dando um chute e quebrou meu braço. Continuei lutando, mas o juiz interrompeu a luta porque não tinha mais realmente como. Fiz 2 cirurgias e fiquei muito tempo parada, me recuperando. E aí depois apareceu a oportunidade de vir pra cá, né? E eu vi que seria a minha chance de entrar no UFC de novo.
That's it. I want you to double an open mat. Okay. Right? Well, no, well, she's going to start walking towards her. Double her. Go, go, go! Larissa's up against Macy. Game plan is, I believe that Larissa can take this fight wherever she wants. Her strength is definitely on the ground, so if she can close that gap, beat her up, take her down, control her on top, win the fight that way, with all the faith in her. Stop on the mitts, on the mitts! Larissa on the mitts! Keep moving, keep moving! Head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement!
Atualmente sou faixa marrom de jiu-jitsu, então o Juchão é minha casa. Só que eu gosto de trocação, eu gosto de sentir o sangue na boca, eu gosto de sentir o soco na cara. Isso me liga uma fera que tem aqui dentro que se transforma na hora. E eu acabo sendo bem agressiva e vou pra cima, eu gosto disso. Tenho prazer nisso.
Larissa is the heaviest girl here in the house, so her weight cut was pretty hard.
So were you there in the Hurricane Katrina?
Yeah.
Yeah, we left and then we had to come back 2 days after.
Why?
Because my mom, she's a regional real estate manager, so she had a bunch of buildings that she had to go and tend to. You know, as a 12-year-old, like, it was pretty, like, scary, because at night it was pitch black. I mean, we had generators, but you'd have to, like, I mean, everything, you had a curfew and all that stuff. This is seriously one of my favorite streets. So much shade from the oak trees. I live in Mid-City, which is kind of central in the middle of New Orleans, right by all the historic cemeteries and the streetcars. The city of New Orleans is just so historical and cultural, and now that I get to travel all over, I realize more and more every day that New Orleans is a special place, and there's no other place like it. This is Superdome.
Big one, huh?
Hey guys, that's my mom. Hey. That's my nanny. Hi. Hey. Hey, John. Hi. I have a typical New Orleans family. We usually get together on Sunday and we call it Sunday Fun Day. Shrimp boil, big shrimp. That entails like buying like 2 to 3 sacks of crawfish or shrimp, and we'll have like a crawfish boil or a shrimp boil.
Perfect.
Good puppies, huh?
You know, my stepdad comes from a really, really, really big family, so anytime that we do something on a Sunday, it's like 20, 30 people. This is the kitchen every Sunday. And then once you go inside, there's just like food everywhere. Oh my gosh, look at this. What is that? It's cookie cake. These Rice Krispies?
Yeah. Hi, I'm with Macy Chasson, my daughter.
Okay.
Favorite person in the whole wide world.
My family and I are extremely close. My mom, she raised my brother and I as a single mom. I didn't really get to see my dad a whole lot. This is my brother, Matt.
How y'all doing, Matt? Nice to meet you.
And eventually she ended up marrying my stepdad, who is, I would say he's actually like, my father. He's got 4 kids as well. Hey, Taylor. Hey. When I started college, I ended up, I got into something called Krav Maga. I was like, sitting on my couch watching an Invicta fight, and I was like, I see these girls doing this, I can do it. I train at Mid-City MMA, and then I also train every day at Avondale Legends Boxing Club. I live and breathe training. I start my day at 4:30 a.m. I train some clients, and then training starts from there. So I have about 2 to 3 hours in the middle of the day to where I can kind of hang out with my dog and take her outside and hike and stuff like that. See ya!
Tô perdendo peso, tô baixando o máximo de peso que eu puder para amanhã tá 100%, bater o peso tranquila, sem preocupação. É isso que eu tô fazendo.
Larissa is probably the heaviest girl here in the house, and so her weight cut was pretty hard. Today, the last 2 hours were pretty hard for her.
It's okay.
But she says she does it always like this, and she recovers pretty good. So I'm sure she will be fit tomorrow.
Tô tranquila. Tá para perder, agora eu tô um pouco cansada, né? Um pouco de sono, porque desgasta muito. Não tô cansada fisicamente, eu tô sentindo só aquele sono, aquela fadiga, pelo fato de estar desidratada. Meu time inteiro tava lá. Eles me deram todo o apoio, toda a assistência que a gente precisava. A equipe inteira ajudou, isso foi bem legal. Agora eu tô pesando 147,3. Falta o quê? 0,3 pounds para perder. Então eu tô tranquila, eu vou perder isso à noite, né?
Você que quer ser? Você quer ficar aqui ou cortar?
Então eu vou para casa agora, vou descansar. Amanhã vou para academia cedo e aí é só recuperar bem, voltar para casa, comer, descansar e se preparar para o outro dia para a luta. Só isso.
146.3.
Larissa is a big girl. For her to make 145, she's a big girl. It's a tough thing.
$146.3.
Un poquito apenitas.
Acima.
Em cima.
Para quem perde peso antes de lutar é muito difícil. Só você sabe como que tá a sua cabeça, o quanto que você aguenta. Às vezes você vai além do seu limite.
Larissa, weight cut. You know, Larissa is a big girl. For her to make 145, she's a big girl. It's a tough thing, but she dealt with everything like a great fighter.
It's on, baby. Ooh. It's on, baby. Ah. 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 It's on, baby. Ooh. It's on, baby. Ah.
All right, guys, let's do this. Welcome to the Tough 28 weigh-ins. To the scale, please, Larissa Pacheco.
Larissa tuvo que hacer un corte de peso. Sí, evidentemente no fue fácil. Pero yo veo a Larissa una chica muy dura.
146.
Yo creo que ella es una de las favoritas para ganar, no solamente ganar a Macy, sino para ganar el torneo.
To the scale, please, Macy Chiasson. $146.
Macy versus Larissa is probably going to be one of the best 145 fights, I think. I mean, I'm a big fan of Macy and I love her style. I don't think this fight is going to go to decision either. I think it's going to end with a knockout or a submission.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
I don't really worry about Larissa because that girl is really tough. She's the youngest of us, but she probably has the biggest experience of all of us because she already was in UFC. If I will need to put my money, I will put on Larissa. Without any doubts, like Macy is a great fighter and so on, but just Larissa is Larissa.
Bro, you not gonna hold me down. And so I'm stronger now, okay? I'm stronger now.
Hey.
One hand. I only one hand.
Anderson was talking a bunch of
Why'd you gotta laugh? Me up. I usually can hold that pose for a while.
Maurice and I had already talked several days prior that we were going to kind of tailgate a little bit and enjoy ourselves at the fights.
Listen, bro, I'm no bitch.
I started drinking Patron. Maurice seen that I was drinking and came over and actually, told me, hey, you probably need to slow down. In fact, I tell you what, so you don't drink this whole bottle and act a fool, I'll drink a little bit of it with you, and we'll just, you know, we'll both enjoy ourselves like what we planned.
Bro, you not gonna hold me down.
Hell no.
Tell him, Anderson.
Me and Anderson gonna whoop your ass.
Easy.
Maurice and Anderson had fought in the past before, and that got brought up. Then he told Maurice he was easy money.
I want to fight him in the finale. Yeah, if I'm not, I want that back.
That's an easy fight.
Easy money.
You get money.
Easy fight.
Easy money. He said it, easy money. See? He got me up.
Anderson was talking a bunch of Granted, I'm sure he was just playing, trying to be funny, but it got under Maurice's skin, and it escalated from there.
Anderson, I'm stronger now, okay? I'm stronger now.
Hey,
I CrossFit, bro.
Fighters, not CrossFit.
I CrossFit,
Maybe
bro.
in CrossFit you beat me. Maybe
I CrossFit.
You maybe beat me. But in the fight, man, never, man, for sure. One hand, I only one hand.
So when Anderson and Justin and I were in the pool room, and Anderson was like, easy money, and then he told Justin pretty much he hits like a bitch.
Hey, bro, his head looked like a basketball at an NBA game when it was all done.
But yeah, I do this for you, you said.
Anderson kind of took his palm and he hit me in the forehead about 3 or 4 times and said that I hit like a and I mean, he can say what he wants, but I know for a fact that his ass was unconscious more than once in our fight. I bounced his head off the floor like a basketball.
Let me explain something. This is what I did. I said, huh?
You're lucky, guy. You do like a push, like a pull. I said, okay, we'll give you more.
It wasn't like that. Is that what you saw? Is that what you saw? Did you see this?
I saw total domination.
I see
That's what I saw. Hey.
This is what I saw. Let me show you what I saw.
I'm sure he's in his feelings. He's bitter. He got his ass beat.
She's not lucky because he did good. He lucky when I know did well.
Gotcha. Okay.
He can say he hits like a all one. I'm in the semifinals. He don't even have a guaranteed spot to fight anymore now. So he's just here wasting his time.
Well, when I knock you out, if I knock you out, you give me my respect finally? Do I get my respect?
You try.
But when you go...
That's the reason why.
I'll take that.
I don't think you have.
All right, fair. But that's okay, though. That's okay.
It's game.
That's okay.
You know, I really want to show people what I can do. I want to showcase my skills, you know, and I also want to show people who I am as a person.
Tô lutando por mim, principalmente, né? Pelo meu futuro, pela minha carreira como atleta, que é a coisa que eu mais levo a sério hoje em dia. Eu não faço... Há 8 anos eu não faço nada da minha vida, a não ser treinar.
First 10 seconds, you crap in the damn mouth.
She's had about 14 fights. I've only had 2. But that's not really what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at the number of fights she's had. I don't give a about that. You know, I give a about how I'm performing right now and who I am right now. And as of right now, I don't think she's gonna be able to mess with any of it.
We done drank a whole bottle of Don Julio over here.
No,
yeah.
Patron before we came. Patron before we came.
Was it Patron?
Patron. I want to fight Guapo so bad. He's so terrible. Oh, he's so
he don't
bad.
Like to get hit. You can tell he's scared.
Oh, he's bad. He don't want to get hit at all.
I don't know Maurice's reasoning for picking on certain people or calling people out or talking badly about people. I really don't know. At one point I did care, but I really don't care anymore. He's one of those people I don't ever care to surround myself by outside of this show, and I really don't give if it airs and he hears this, because it's the honest to God truth.
Hey, look at my face. If I fight Batista, he's definitely going to sleep. If I fight Guapo, he's definitely going to sleep.
Larissa, let's go.
Quero muito mostrar o que eu posso fazer. Tô determinado a ganhar e até o final. Tô determinado a ganhar o programa, a ganhar a competição e entrar e voltar no UFC. Eu sei que eu não tô aqui como qualquer uma. Não sou qualquer atleta. Se eu tô aqui é porque eu sou uma boa atleta, porque eu sou uma ótima atleta.
This whole year has worked really well in my favor. I went to Invicta, fought my first fight in Invicta, dominated. Ended up going to the Ultimate Fighter tryouts, and then I got picked, on a team that I really wanted to be on. So, I mean, this couldn't have been a better year for me, a better time for me.
First 10 seconds, Macy. First 10 seconds. That's what matters.
Be first, be last, Macy. Be first and be last.
Let's go, girl.
Establish that dominance. The first 10 seconds, you pop it right in the mouth. This is it. You just go out there and be you. Just go out there and be you.
Do your thing, Larissa.
Ready? Ready? Fight!
On the fence, bring her on the fence. Keep the center, keep the center, keep the center.
Off the fence! Remember, let's work those underhooks and let's turn our hips. Let's turn our hips. Yeah.
Stay busy on the cage.
Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning.
Stay busy on the cage.
Tell her to get it back to the fence.
Work to improve, work to finish.
take too many, okay? You didn't improve your position, okay?
Fight! Round one starts. Macy runs to the center of the cage. She tries to box her up.
Circle out! Circle out! Yeah! Good. Keep it there. Keep it there. Larissa's game plan was to bully her up against the fence, to control her there. She eventually establishes that.
Off the fence! Keep turning, yeah!
Macy breaks free, and then they exchange shots in the middle of the octagon.
Push her up against the fence. Yeah, keep it. Take it.
Off the fence, Macy!
Larissa then lands some knees to the body of Macy.
On the way now! Up!
Macy pulls in a butterfly guard and is able to push Larissa off of her and is able to get back up on her feet.
And Larissa goes for a guillotine instead of trying to work out that wrestling defense and cross face. So she gets taken down. Use the fence. Keep going! Macy's landing some strikes from the back there, but I don't see the strikes being super effective.
Show me something, fight back!
I think it might have been a bit premature in my own eyes, but it is what it is. That's the game. Can't be caught in those positions and expect to look good.
That's what I'm talking about, Macy. What I tell you, girl? Get that bonus. What's up?
Winner by referee stoppage, and moving on, Macy Chiasson.
I honestly didn't think she was gonna crack that fast. I'm kind of in shock right now. Very excited.
Yeah, I'm very happy for Macy. This is a huge fight for her. It boosted our confidence a little bit back up, and we feel very confident going into the semis with our athletes.
You did good.
Fiz nada, cara. Não consegui fazer nada. Eu não sei nem dizer o que aconteceu. Eu entrei, aparentemente estava me sentindo bem, mas na hora eu não achei espaço, não achei o tempo de entrada, não achei tempo de golpe. Acontece, isso faz parte do jogo. Uma tinha que sair vitoriosa dali e dessa vez foi ela. Não tive sorte dessa vez.
All right, we're in.
Yo.
So,
What's up, brother? Can I see you?
yes, sir.
Hey, Dan, how are you, man?
What's up, buddy?
All right.
All right, so you're both very familiar with what goes on here and what the next phase is here. So we're looking to, line up these next fights. I'm sure your opinion is going to be much different than your opinion, but I'm interested to hear.
Maybe you'd be surprised.
I probably would. Okay, in your opinion, who's the best male fighter here?
One.
In your opinion, who's the best male fighter here?
I think Maurice could win this thing. Maurice would be my best fighter.
Okay. Who's the best female fighter here?
Macy, in my opinion.
Macy?
Julia and Leah both have different skill sets. It's neck and neck.
Yeah?
Yeah, it really is.
Rob's a pretty laid-back guy, just like I am. He's not causing any trouble, not trying to pick on me, or causing any indifferences. So it was pretty cool to kind of just agree on the fights.
All right, I'm gonna think about it. And
All
I'll,
right.
Let you boys
Yes,
know.
sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. Thank you, sir.
Sure, mate.
Dana decided the fights. Be ready for whatever. Let's go. Hey, compose yourself, okay?
Yep. I'm
Dana's
composed.
here. Compose yourself.
I'm composed, baby. I am composed.
Act professional.
I am professional. No. I'm professional. I ain't composed.
Make sure you act professional. Dana's here.
Yes, sir.
So, boys.
What up, Dana?
All right, gang, congratulations to everybody who's made it this far. With the input from your coaches, I am going to select the semifinal matchups. First fight, Michelle.
Hey!
Versus Justin.
Hey!
Justin's game plan is very straightforward. Throw bombs, try to get a takedown, control him on top. Michel has pretty much the same game, but he's better at it, I believe.
Second matchup, Yulia versus Panny.
Panny's working really hard this season, you know? She's kind of been under the radar a little bit just because she's not as loud and obnoxious and out, you know. But she's a savage, and she's going to surprise a lot of people.
Third fight will be Juan versus Maurice.
Hey!
We were waiting for this, baby. We were waiting for this. It's what was supposed to happen. This destiny. I hope you're ready for these hands, bro. I hope you're ready for them.
I think Juan has a very dangerous skill set for the heavyweight division, to be honest. I think he's got top-notch wrestling, and he's a big dude. He's relentless with his attacks and his takedowns. I don't think Maurice has the game to keep him away from him, you know. So yeah, I look forward to that fight.
And last but not least, Macy.
Yeah!
Versus Leah.
Macy and Leah is going to be an interesting fight just because of the pressure that Leah can bring to the fight. The only weakness that I see with Macy is that when she gets tired, which is not easy to do, is that she shuts down completely, and that's her only weakness. Other than that, if she goes in there and she fights like she did in her first fight, she's going to run through the entire competition.
All right, gang, that's it. Congratulations, everybody. We'll see you at the next fight.
Let's do it, baby.
Hey, Team Johnson, let's go.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Likewise, brother.
Hey! How we feel, Team Red? We feel good. Thirsty. I feel good, baby.
On the next episode of The Ultimate Fighter, Heavy Hitters.
Bro, you garbage. You're a good stand-up fighter, but you're not good on the ground, though.
Maurice's drunken antics ignite a tense showdown at the gym.
Get out of here. You got me up.
Let me hit. You up. Go, let me hit.
As Maurice's behavior grows worse, the coaches try to intervene.
I've been around a lot of world champions. I've never seen them act this way.
Are you okay?
And a fed-up Marcia considers abandoning the competition.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Then, get ready for the first heavyweight semifinal.
Yo pienso terminarlo en el primer round.
Ahora, pasa.
Will Michel Batista's wrestling prowess prove to be his ticket to the finale? Or will Arkansas powerhouse Justin Frazier continue to exert his dominance in the octagon?
This is a fight, and I'm going to try to knock him out.
Espero obtener la victoria.
Who will become the next Ultimate Fighter?